Yandvanaka, welcome back to breakfast. Certainly hope that today is a great day. It should be a great day. It's a start to the weekend. For those of you who are heading off to school and work this morning, a very good morning to you. But then again, if you're working tomorrow, then try and get through this day before you arrive at tomorrow. This morning I've got, of course, a beautiful lady is sitting with me in studio this morning, Carol Spon, and she's visiting Fiji, Peace Corps director actually. And I know that Then had explained a little bit last week about the Blue Pacific Youth Initiative, and this is something that Drew Slatter had spoken about yesterday as well. It's a network, or BPYI, I think it is. It's a network of Pacific programs and activities that mobilize young Pacific leaders. And here to talk to us a little bit more about that is Carol. Good morning, Carol.
Good morning.
Bula vinaka.
Bula vinaka. Very happy to be here.
Oh, it certainly is our pleasure to have you this morning. Maybe, Carol, I'll just start off with you talking to us, or sharing with us a little bit about the core mission of Peace Corps and how it has, evolved over the years.
Mm-hmm. Well, Peace Corps has a very small and humble mission, which is to promote world peace and friendship. And we believe that that happens with each and every individual, connecting across difference, across borders, and working together. So that's been our mission since 1961. It hasn't changed. Peace Corps has been in 143 different countries with more than 240,000 Americans going out into those countries, learning the local language, living in communities, in rural communities for 2 years, and really embedding themselves in the culture and integrating. And when you work that way, you get to know people as humans and understand, and working side by side on issues that are very important to them really is what builds that foundation of world peace. And we've seen that over those 63 years, how that investment in people and in people-to-people exchange has really strengthened ties between us as humans.
Awesome. Now, thank you for saying that, Carol. I know as a director, there's one thing that's probably on your mind is to visit these places, see how they're doing. And of course, is this the first time that you're
It is.
Oh,
it is.
wow.
I'm very excited.
All right. Well,
Yes.
you better be here longer so you can have a look at places that you haven't been to. But I guess, Carol, having said that, maybe you can share with us the role that Peace Corps plays in addressing some of these global challenges. Some of these issues are issues and things that we are talking about now in the Pacific was an international one that's actually reached the Pacific and travels over time, really. But some of those that, maybe the ones sustainable climate action.
Sure.
Yeah.
There's so many issues that impact us globally where there are inequities. And I think it's important to know that each and every person's individual actions matter and that it takes all of us. So Peace Corps plays a role, universities, governments, nonprofits, right? We all have to come together and work together to make meaningful progress. So Peace Corps works at the rural community level. We work with communities that are typically underserved. They might be overlooked, whether that's in the field of education or climate change. And we work with an approach that really is an engaging approach in how do we build ownership and that collective action at the community level. And so that is what we do everywhere we work. And we're currently present in 60 countries around the world. And we're very excited to be mobilizing our own volunteers together with those communities to take action on some of these big issues. And climate change affects us all. It has a profound impact here in the Pacific. You all feel it tremendously, and we're feeling it in the United States as well. So it's something we can't ignore.
Now, some of these, with your initiatives, how do you work in aligning them with the local needs and the priorities of the community that it serves?
Right. Well, first it starts at the invitation of the government. So Peace Corps comes into countries with formal invitations from the government, and then we work with our ministry partners to really define where are those niche areas, where can volunteers work in the community and make an impact that aligns with the country's goals. And then we teach all of our volunteers, as I mentioned, the local language. And part of their job when they go into a community is to go through a series of actions to assess and to determine what are the community's priorities. communities know what they need and what they want and what they want to invest in. And sometimes it's just a spark, a link, a connection that really helps to drive progress. And once it starts, it just takes off, and it's quite a beautiful thing to see.
Well, Carol, we'll go for a short break. When we return, we've got more to talk about this, on breakfast. So stay with us.
Thank you.